these guys. You know, when you open up these South games and every one of them here on out, there's going to be a dogfight, you know, for 40 minutes. And, you know, obviously it was nip-tucked through the first half with a tie ball game representing that. And at halftime, and, you know, I told our guys, and we were bought into the fact, I thought that if we continued that same pace for 40 minutes, I thought at some point we could get some kind of separation. And you know, right there at the end, we were finally able to get that separation and was able to win the ball game.
Free throws a big part of this ball game tonight. 10 out of 11 in the second half. 10 out of 13 in the game, and boy, that sophomore Vincent Gable stepped to the line. He hit 4 in a row that you had to have.
And I told him late in the second half, he had told me he was tired, he needed a break. And I tell these guys all the time, I want them to tell me that. That means they're working hard on the floor, and I will get you back in there. You just remind me. So he told me he was tired. I took him out, and he's sitting there going, Coach, I'm ready. And boy, I'm glad I put him back in there because he stepped to the line and made those huge free throws.
I mean, there was 4 big ones, and both of them, remember now, 1 pluses. They on either one of them 2-shot fouls. He had to make the first one both times, and he did it with no problem at all.
That's right.
Wesley Backman again, thought he had a great second half. Came in with 7 points, but had some big rebounds in that second half, and thought he handled the ball when we had to break some of the pressure for Colin. I thought Blackman was the guy that they put the ball in the hands of him, and he handled it.
He's done really good the last 2 days, Mr. Robbie, and to be honest with you, he actually tweaked his ankle Tuesday in practice, and we set him out yesterday. And boy, we got to give our trainer Keith Raybon huge credit for getting him back going, because that ankle 2 days ago was swollen up like a balloon. He got him back ready, and he was huge tonight. And he's played really good the last 2 nights. If we could keep that going, he'll definitely make us better.
Coach told us it's gonna be hard, so we just came out and hustled. They gave us a good game, but we just came out and hustled harder and pulled it off.
We did the stuff that Coach asked us to do in practice: hustle, play defense, and fight. You got to fight in these kind of games.
Yeah, it was just a big game. You know, first of all, starting off 1-0 in conference, you got to win the ones at home, and it was just rivalry, obviously, with Colin. So that was just a great win.
Right now, we 4-5. We start out bad, but we're gonna pick it up. We started out 1-0 digit. That's a big one, so we're gonna pick it up from there.
When we come out here, we look to give a show to these fans. I mean, they take time out of their busy day to come out and support us. But the least we can do is give them a little show and thank them for coming out here.
Yeah, we've been improving. I think last game we shot 80-something%, and then this game, obviously, like you just said, was good. So it's been improving.
I think they got a couple of offensive rebounds, putbacks, and I think our kids got a little timid, a little tight, and then offensively we just struggled. You know, we just quit moving without the basketball and just quit doing the things that we were doing the first half. You know, at halftime, the first thing I said, we got 2 halves, you know, and they still came out, you know, flat, and you know, then we had that little shot clock malfunction, and just kind of. I don't know what really, can't really explain it. I'm still thinking about it.
Well, so far, you know, it's basically our team's basically started over. We've got like 11 new players. One of them was a transfer back in, so it's kind of like starting with all freshmen. We're not having but 4 returning players. We've started playing a little bit better lately. I wasn't really happy with the first half of this game. Didn't shoot the ball, didn't think we played hard. The second half, come back, played real hard, especially defensively. And they missed some shots that were easy shots, in my opinion. They probably could have made, but we did a better job on offense. So, you know, it worked out really well for us.
Well, tell me about your success so far this year. How's your season going so far?
So far now, that makes us 6-2. We lost first game of the year against Delta, which we beat them Monday this week. Didn't play really well, and then we let Northwest beat us in the tournament that was here, and they beat us 1. We let them drive by us at the end and shoot a layup, and they won by 1. So hopefully we're trying to cut down on some of those mistakes that we're making and get better every game.
Well, is there a secret that you can pass along to the halftime talk and turn your team around? I walked in and you were about 3 points behind, and all of a sudden you're like 12 points ahead. Is there some kind of secret pep talk in halftime?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I threw the towel on the floor pretty hard. I don't really know if it's a certain pep talk, but you just got to challenge them, you know, to step up and play like a capable playing. You know, every possession counts, every trip, you got to go after loose ball. Southwest was doing all those different things first half, and they were just whipping us. I mean, that's all it was to it. And, you know, you got to step up and you got to match whatever the team's dishing out. I thought we did a better job playing defense and going after loose balls and stuff second half. So it was just a mindset. That's all it was.
Especially when they took the lead, I think our, you know, just momentum just kind of shifted. It's tough to get that back.
First half, we weren't ready. We was out there drag butting around, but we had to get it together. We went in at halftime. Coach was real mad. He was throwing things, fussing. So we got it together, stepped it up a notch, played good defense, came back, ran some plays, and was patient and got the shot off and made it. We just took over the game.
It's a great day to be a Bear.